Alright, what's going on guys? It is Super here and welcome to another character tutorial video for Mortal Kombat X, and today we have Kung Lao, who is widely considered the best character in Mortal Kombat X because he's pretty much complete. He has everything you want in a character. He has really good pressure. The only thing he's missing is 50-50s, but you really don't need 50-50s when you have, pretty much incredible pressure. So he has incredible pressure. He has one of the best reversals in the game. He has the best anti-air in the game. If you have meter, this is the best anti-air in the game. Like, the hitbox is huge. You can catch people, for places that you wouldn't expect, if you use this. So he has safe strings that lead to 36-38% combos, so he has everything you want in a character. So now let's get started here, talking about Kung Lao and just some stuff that I've seen people do, some stuff that I've tested out and practiced with. So Kung Lao, in my opinion, he's pretty hard to use online unless you're a Kung Lao specialist or someone who uses Kung Lao all the time. Trying to play this character online, like for example, take myself, I think I would do a lot better offline than I can online because this combo right here, it gets tricky to hit when you play online and you don't consistently play with this character. This is his best combo string. This is like what everyone is scared of. Not this one right here, which you guys see a lot of Kung Lao players use. This one right here, and I'll show you guys. Well, I have a video on how to do it, so I'll leave it linked in the description. But I'm here to just talk about general basic strategies with Kung Lao. So let's start off with his normals. What's his down one actually? Let's check. Down one is 8 frames. It's -5, so it's not bad. It's definitely not bad to counter poke with. Yeah, it's pretty good. Is down. Yeah, this 13 frames. It has a good amount of range, so you can use that, but there's no point in using down 3 because you have down 4, and down 4 is really, really good. So let's check down 4. There you go. Down 4, boys. 9 frames. It's only -6, and it leaves you +17 on hits. So what you want to use down 1 for counter poking, and down 4 for just harassing your opponent. Getting him to block low because he does have this overhead. This is annoying, guys. I played against many Kung Laos, and this is really annoying to get hit with because, Kung Lao is just scary. You're scared of this, back 3. You're scared of this combo, and of course, the grab is one of the most intimidating things that Kung Lao has because not only does he have insane, pressure with that, he has this, which I'll talk about right now, but at any time, he could stop doing all that and just grab you. And then you're knocked down, and he starts his pressure over again. He could grab you again. It's just, there's so many things that Kung Lao has that makes his, his pressure and his offense, especially in the corner, insane. So let's talk about this. This is actually 11 frames, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, forward 2 is what you want to punish a lot of things with because it's 9 frames and it's forward advancing, as you guys see. This is really good for, pretty much any punish because you could cancel this into your hat and, of course, that combos. It leads to, that ain't even a combo. There you go. It leads to a full combo. And, like I said, it's forward advancing. It's an 11 frame mid that advances forward. It is really good. I think Kodokan might have the best forward advancing mid in the game. Don't quote me on that, but that's the one that's coming to the top of my head right now because Kodokan's is 9 frames and it goes, as far as this. But this right here is what you want to punish with. If you're really close, of course, use the jab because the jab is, let's see, how fast is the jab? Yeah, the jab is 8 frames. So if you're this close, of course, you want to use your jab to punish. And you just go into your full combo and stuff. But if you're anywhere around this area, the jab is not going to connect, as you guys see here. See, the jab doesn't have that much range, so what you want to use is this, into that. And into orbiting hat, you can do that, but a lot of times, if you're trying to get the 2 frame link, that's going to push them, it's going to push your head under your your standing 4 that leads into, you know, the 2-frame link. So this is what you want to do. As you guys see, I got the 2-frame link right there, and I'll talk about that in a bit as well. But this right here, use this a lot, guys, because this, of course, leads into that. It does lead into a full combo, so a lot of Kung Lao players, they use this and they stagger it because it does recover pretty fast, and it's only -1 on block. So, you know, it's almost leaving you just completely neutral, like if you never did a move. So a lot of Kung Laos like to stagger this, you know, because people are expecting the low. And, you know, they could grab. If you block it, they go for the grab. You know, they could go for this, and then they could go for the overhead. And then, you know, you're put in the corner because Kung Lao has some of the best corner carry in the game. So this right here, use it. Of course, I talked about the overhead, you know, at max range. It's really, really good. This actually has so much range. Oh, my God, look at this. It has so much range. Of course, you know, it combos, go into a full combo. His jump 2, I don't think there's a character in the game other than like Kung Lao himself, because he does have EX spin, that could deal with this. This jump 2 is godlike. It is ridiculously good. You know, Kung Lao players could abuse this all day against characters, you know, they want to try to pressure him, because you could jump back 2. Let's see. There's no way I could demonstrate this, but if like someone's trying to get their offense started and you do a jump 2, the jump 2 is going to lead to this. That's going to lead into a full combo. You know what I mean? Like, because this has so much range, it covers so much ground. And of course, you jump in with this. Jump in with the jump 2. You know, you could abuse this all day, baby. And like I said, if you don't have Kung Lao's EX spin, you're going to get, you know, that this is going to be really hard for you to deal with. I think Kodokan's meter burn air grab could deal with it too, but like there's like a handful of characters that might be able to deal with this. But you know, if you don't have meter, Kung Lao is free to do this all day. So jump 2, definitely use that. If you want to cross over people, I think jump 1 is better because it's just faster. It crosses you over faster. You know, if you're trying to mess up your opponents like wake up inputs, you know, trying to cross over, definitely use jump over 1 because it's a lot more consistent, I think. This sometimes, yeah, as you guys see, it just goes over. This definitely you know, auto corrects itself a lot better. So those are like his buttons and like the best buttons that he has. Back 3, how fast is this, by the way? Back 3 is 15 frames. It's not bad. This is really used to check people if they're trying to poke out of your plus frames, out of your orbiting hat. So now I guess I'll go into like the pressure now. So the best thing with Kung Lao is pressuring with this string right here. This string right here is actually a true block string. All that is a true block string. You know, here, let's put Kung Lao on reversal. Well, I shouldn't say it's a true block string, but you can... Wait, what the fuck is this? You can, oh, actually, yeah, that is the one that's a true block string. What am I talking about? Back 3 is the one that you could reversal through. Cyclone, there you go. So, this is a true block string right here, and it leaves you plus 14. This is why this string right here is the best string for Kung Lao. And that's why I have a hard time playing with him online, because right here I could get it consistently. But online, I don't know, like the way the game works online, like it messes up your inputs a lot with the lag. So it's a little bit more tricky to get. Of course, if you play Kung Lao, you know, consistent amount, then you're going to be able to get this just fine because you're going to be used to the lag and stuff and compensating for it. But me, that I enjoy playing Kung Lao, but I just can't play him online. You know, this is pretty hard to get. But this is a true block string, as you guys see, and true block string, you know, pretty much means they can reversal through it. Like this is not a true block string. You know, your opponent could reversal through it. See if I can block it in time. One thing about the EX orbiting hat is that it recovers really fast. So I believe the only armor reversal move that could punish it is Reptile Slide and Cassie's Flip Kick, because they're both 6 frames. So this is -7 on block. So not -7 on block. You have 7 frames of animation or 6 frames of animation to actually, you know, be able to armor reversal through the gap without Kung Lao blocking. There you go. That's what I was trying to say. So Kung Lao spin to 7 frames, and I could actually recover fast enough. So for people trying to punish this, you have to have a 6 frame or faster reversal in order to actually punish Kung Laos for using this. Of course, a regular one, it's a free EX reversal. Yeah, it's a free EX reversal. You have a lot of time to be able to meter burn that. That's why a lot of Kung Laos don't use this string into like the regular one, because, you know, you can use it for the EX one, like relatively with most characters in the game. Stay safe, and this leaves you plus 14. Is it plus 14 now? Can you guys believe that used to be plus 27? Plus 27, guys. Plus 27. Okay, so here, let's go to the variation actually. Alright, so this is plus 12 now. It's plus 12. It's still, you know, really, really good, because you could actually jail people with, I don't think I could do it. I don't think you could jail them mid-screen, but you definitely can jail them in the corner with his standing 1 combo, which I'll try to get, but, you know, it's a really tight link, and a lot of times people are going to try to challenge you like that. But pretty much, like I said, this is best combo string. Pressure, it builds so much meter. It's actually super meter. Let's just have 1. Look how much meter this builds. So it builds you a half a bar of meter when you spend a bar of meter. So you're pretty much spending half a bar of meter for pressure. And if you have 2 bars of meter, you do 2 cycles of that, and it's going to get you a whole nother bar of meter, which is crazy, man. Like the meter building ability of this character is insane. That's why he's so good as well, because he always has a bar of meter to EX spin or just to continue pressuring you. So, you know, that's something that's really, really good. So let's take this guy off reversal. Let me show you guys some bread and butter combos. Alright, so if you get this right here, this could go into this, and then, you know, that corner carry into pressure, and you know, you could start your offense there. That's why a lot of people nowadays, instead of doing this to try to punish, they just do this, because this actually could link to his standing 4. Wait, is it forward 4 or 4? Yeah, it's standing 4-4, which leads to Kung Lao's huge damage. You could easily get 36% and up, and you could even get into the 40s if you actually decide to spend the bar meter at the end to try to, you know, get a little bit more. But, you know, let's just say that you're trying to punish something with forward 2. So you connect forward 2 into your disc, and there you go, 36% off like a punish, a whiff punish. Maybe you're just throwing this out there and it connects, and, you know, you connect the 2-frame link. 2-frame link actually takes a little bit of time to practice and like to actually know when you have to do the standing forward. Like 2-frame links, for you guys who don't know, is after this connects, you only have 2 frames of animation in which you could connect this, and this is what leads to like the huge damage. So if I do this, it's still 27%, but the other one was 36. You know, as a Kung Lao player, you want to practice that 2-frame link, and you want to get that, you know, as consistently as possible, because that's what leads to the huge damage with Kung Lao. So, you know, anything into, let's see, this. No, 2-frame link. It's pretty hard on this one. To me, like, I found that, there you go, connected it there. It's different timing with different strings. I found, like, I don't know if it's the exact same timing for every single string, but I found like sometimes with this one I have a little bit harder time connecting it than this one right here. See, that one is pretty easy for me. Of course, the overhead too. Connected it right there. It just takes practice, and of course, look at 37% into a corner carry, and of course, Kung Lao in the corner is where, you know, he shines, because like I said, you could do all your pressure stuff, and you could do down 4, you could go with your overhead, and at any point in that pressure, he could grab. And guess what? You're knocked down, you're gonna get up, and this could actually break, you know, armor, depending on how fast armor is. This combo could actually break armor because the 2 hits come out really fast, as you guys see. So, you know, that's what's really scary about Kung Lao. So mid screen, if you catch someone with a jump in, of course do this. This is pretty good damage if I could actually complete it. Yeah. That's what I get for trying to do this tutorial right after playing Black Ops 3. Timing's all off. But pretty much you guys get the gist. If you get a jump in, I would definitely recommend you do that combo. 36%. You could also end it in this, you know, because that gives you a hard knockdown. It gives you a free orbiting hat call. And the orbiting hat counts as 1 hit, and your jab counts as another. So that's another way to break people's armor that are trying to wake up against Kung Lao. So really, really good options for Kung Lao. One thing I will say is if you're gonna connect this right here, don't go for the full string. Like, just do the jab ones, because if you connect the standing 4 at the end, this one, it's gonna whiff on a lot of characters. I think it doesn't whiff on females, surprisingly, because females have like weird hitboxes, but the EX one does. The EX one, you can still connect it, and the EX one, you have to actually be quicker on your execution. Like, you have to connect combos quicker, because you're able to do stuff immediately after the EX one. Let's see. See, as you guys see, how fast I'm able to like do a move after the EX comes out, the EX orbiting hat, and the regular one. See, I have a lot more time to actually hit something. So you have to be a lot quicker with this if you actually want to connect it. Alright, so those are a few bread and butter combos with Tempest Lao. Of course, you know, anything into any like move, the overhead right here, forward 2, back 3 obviously starts into this combo, you know, so anything into orbiting hat is gonna be like some pretty good damage, and it's gonna be a corner carry for Kung Lao. So those are just, you know, some basic combos for Kung Lao. Let me show you guys what you want to do in the corner, because the corner is like where Kung Lao excels, because you want to just get your opponent in the corner and just pressure the living hell out of him. And with Kung Lao, it gets really, really scary. So let's see, what could I use for an example? Okay, let's just say you land a jump in, right? So you're going to do your regular combo. And the way you want to end it, which I didn't do right there, in the corner, the way you want to end your combos is with a hard knockdown. With this move right here, because it gives you a chance to call out your orbiting hat. And the orbiting hat is 1 hit. And of course, the jab is another hit. So it's almost impossible for someone to wake up on Kung Lao when he has orbiting hat, because this is gonna armor break anything like immediately. Those are 2 hits coming out really fast, so it's gonna be really hard for people to wake up on Kung Lao. So that means that if you can't wake up on Kung Lao and you get knocked down, you take the orbiting hat and he starts his pressure again, you know, you're just stuck there. You're stuck there blocking and just waiting for an opening. Of course, you can't block forever. You're gonna get opened up eventually. So, you know, that's really the scary thing about Kung Lao. He doesn't need overhead low. Just imagine if he had a low combo starter with all his pressure, his overhead, the ability to grab at pretty much any time and, you know, just continue his pressure again. That would be ridiculous. So, you know, any combo that you land with Kung Lao, you want to end on the hard knockdown, you know, you call that. And if they try to wake up, they try to press a button, they're there again, you know, and it just starts over again. So in the corner, like, you want to pressure people with this string right here, you know, just get that string down, because it's really, really important to your offense with Kung Lao, because you're not going to be able to do this all the time, because people could meter burn reversal through this. even though you know, some can't punish it. Like, you're gonna want to keep going with your offense, so you could bait it if you want. But I've seen a lot of Kung Laos that I see, they think that the orbiting head, it just gives them, you know, freedom to do anything, which a lot of times it does. But you know, you can try to challenge their execution. You can try to challenge them with an armor reversal. So this is a lot harder to deal with than this. You know what I mean? So definitely get the string down, because this is the one that's the most important. So, you know, like I said in the corner, pressure with this on block plus 12. You know, you go for it again. If they try to duel down 1 and challenge you, you could do a back 3 and challenge them that way. And of course, if they're trying to press a button off plus 12 and you do back 3, you're gonna catch them. And guess what? They're eating a full fucking, what is this? It's probably a 34% combo into a hard knockdown, into a setup again. Yeah, so pressure people with this string right here. Not the regular one. The EX one always. Like the regular one, people are gonna armor through. People aren't gonna respect it. I believe it is a true block string on the regular one as well, right? Let's see. Yeah, it's a true block string on the regular one as well. So you can do it. You can you know, do the non-meter burn one, but only if you're doing that specific string, because every other string, you know, this, even the overhead into the EX orbiting hat, that has a gap in it. Of course, this has a gap in it. This has a gap in it. You know, pretty much everything except for this one has a gap in it. So this is a life-saving string for Kung Lao, because it is really hard to deal with. It's definitely one of the best strings in the game, along with like Aaron Black's 2-1-2-2 string. It's just, this string right here is so fucking good. So definitely practice that, guys, because it's like, it's the best thing that Kung Lao has as far as pressure, because like I said, everything else has a gap in it. Do any combos, end it with a hard knockdown, and you know, you could mix in lows, of course. This is plus 19. You annoy them with this. They're gonna get really annoyed, you know, if they try to jump out, or you know, even in the corner, if you think that they're gonna try to press a button or try to do something, you know, you could do this. You could also jump back and you know, try to do a jump kick, and if it whiffs and they don't do anything, or maybe they're doing a move and their move whiffs on you, you know, you could do a dive kick and you know, start your offense. So Kung Lao has so many options on offense and defense, because this right here, meter burn spin into 30%, into hard knockdown, into hat setup. You know, it's a really good anti-air. You know, it catches people. Look at how high it caught him in the air. Of course, he's not doing a move, but I'm just like showing you guys a hitbox right there. Here, let's actually test this out. Let's go mid screen. What Kung Lao am I? Can we reset mid screen, please? Thank you. So with Kung Lao, I'm gonna do standing 2. Look at that, nothing. Doesn't matter. I don't care. I don't care if you're Kung Lao. I'm Kung Lao too. My standing 2, I mean, my meter burn EX spin is gonna beat anything. Anything. And guess what? 34% combo into a corner carry. And yeah, the pressure starts. So this meter burn spin, so good, man, so good. Definitely use it. You know, you're always going to have meter as Kung Lao, because you're going to be building so much meter, doing block pressure with, you know, the Fist Fury combo into the meter burn hat. You're going to be, you know, just building your meter. And, of course, as you take damage, you're just going to get even more meter. So that's pretty much it as far as, like, Kung Lao. Like, you just have to play solid, because there's, you know, all these things, or ending an orbiting hat, are safe. Like, the regular one is not plus, but it is minus. It's only minus like 4, something like that. The regular one is only minus 3. So you could end your string with, you know, the orbiting head on anything, and you're gonna stay safe. So, you know, Kung Lao is just really safe in general. Of course, all these have gaps, so you do have to be careful with, you know, a lot of these strings ending in regular, you know, the regular orbiting hat. But regardless, like this right here is only minus this string by itself. That's only -3. That one's -1. The overhead is safe as well, right? The overhead is back to. Overhead is -4. This is -1. So everything Kung Lao has is safe. Best reversal in the game right here. Leads to 34% into a corner carry. You know, so definitely, you know, I think Kung Lao is fun, man. Like, I don't know why people get bored of Kung Lao. His combos are really fun. Like this combo, I love seeing it in tournament. I love seeing people do that combo, you know, in videos and stuff. It's just really fun for me to watch Kung Lao, and in my opinion, it's you know, it's really fun to play as him. So that's pretty much gonna be it as far as Kung Lao. If you guys have any questions in the comment section, if you guys think that I forgot something, make sure you guys leave it in the comments. But other than that, that's gonna be it for the video, and I will see you guys next time.